Look, welcome back to the channel. So this year I definitely want to do more content. It's not very easy for me, especially with my laptop always being terrible and Banana back here always interrupting stuff, but I will be getting a PC soon. I know I've been saying that the whole time I've been on YouTube, but it will be here soon. But regardless, I'm gonna start doing these discussion videos. I'm gonna at least do one a week all year. And if it's a good week, I'll do like 7. I'll do one a day. But that's gonna be hard for me. It's gonna take a while to get there. But I feel like there's just always stuff I want to talk about, and I don't know like how to make full videos on it. So I want to kind of just create like I want to create this new structure on my channel that's just more designed around these discussions. But with that being said, thank you to anybody who watches videos, and I look forward to making more stuff this year. Now, today's video is about these Nintendo Switch 2 leaks that are happening. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out lately. We got the reveal now. The reveal is here. We know what the Switch 2 looks like. There's even a UI leak that happened today that I kind of believe. I kind of believe it. I don't know. I don't know if it's real, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, and it doesn't look too good, which makes it more believable. Like, it doesn't look like so amazing that it's unbelievable. But regardless, there's all these Switch 2 leaks, right? And now, for all my Silksong people, there was this guy earlier last year that went out on a limb and said Tic Tac and posted a photo of Hornet, and he's like a leaker, and it blew up a little bit. And obviously it wasn't he didn't even say anything. He didn't actually ever say like, hey, I think Silksong's coming out. But this guy is a pretty decent leaker. He's missed, but he's put out a lot of stuff. And now, I'm not like, I of course like hearing about some leaks here and there, but I don't love leaks. But we're in an interesting phase right now where the Switch 2 is about to come out, and no one really knows how powerful it is. No one is really fully aware. There's a lot of talks. A lot of people think it's going to be really weak. There's a lot of people that think it's going to be on the same lines as the Xbox Series X. Or S, which would be really good because the Xbox Series S can play a lot of high-end games. There's a way that they can kind of make some heavier hitting games work on it. But I don't think everything works on it. I don't know. I could be wrong. Regardless, all these leaks that are coming out about the Switch, especially with like third-party games, are making it seem like the Switch 2 is basically gonna be neck and neck with like PS5 games that are coming out, because most PS5 games and Xbox Series X games that are coming out are still coming out on like PS4. So if the Switch 2 can get up to almost Series S, like that means it's for sure gonna be able to handle PS4 and Xbox One quality games, which means there is this whole other world of a library that it can access now. And which brings us to these leaks, right? Now, a couple of these leaks that this guy, I may not have completed my thought earlier, but the Silksong leaker, or the guy that went out on a limb with Silksong last summer, who's gotten a bunch of other stuff right and some stuff wrong, has a list of games, and his name is Ecstasis with an I, or with a 1 at the end. But this list of games he has is very interesting to me, and 2 of them are like have already been leaked, about 2 weeks ago from Nate the Hate, who is another leaker guy who went out on a limb with Silksong, But Nate the Hate is also like a very credible leaker, insider guy for years now. He's been on it with Switch stuff for a long time, and just with the gaming world in general. He's got dev friends. He's got a lot of people in. So when something starts spreading, Nate definitely knows it, and is kind of willing to to be the sacrificial lamb of it all. Anyway, we already know about 2 of these games that have been leaked, which is Halo Master Chief Series or Master Chief Collection, which is very cool. I mean, it's very interesting that Halo is going to be on Switch 2 and reportedly PS5, which is going to be crazy. And also RIP Xbox. Like, Xbox as we know it is done after that. But yeah, so there's going to be Halo Master Chief Collection and Flight Simulator for sure. That's what Nate said a while back, and that's what this guy's also corroborated. Anyway, there's more games on it. Got games like Fallout 4. Got games like Diablo 4, a bunch of 4s. We also have Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is one of them as well. Starfield. Very interesting. And Elden Ring. It's just all this sounds really great. You know, like I love the idea that we're getting Fallout 4 because it just means that like games of that caliber can fit. Like we can get all the classic PS4, you know, era games on Switch now, which I'm sure that, you know, I know there's a bunch that's on Steam Deck, but like not everyone has Steam Decks or PC handhelds. And so not everyone really can play some of these crazy games portably. So I think the Switch is going to be like a third-party powerhouse now, especially with the library it already has. Whenever you bring up a game like Starfield and even Elden Ring. Now, Elden Ring is a PS4 game. So I do really believe Elden Ring is going to be on the Switch too, and I can't wait for it. Starfield is one that kind of seems like a lot. You know, like what is that gonna be like? Are we gonna have the real root of this discussion video is like, is this actually going to compete with PS5 and Xbox Series? Because I don't think it can. I don't think there's any way it actually can per se. But it seems like they're almost set up to have things drop like simultaneously. Like, you know, at least with like the Switch 1, there was a lot of games that came out on the PS4 and the Xbox that like 6 months later they would come out on Switch, or like a year later they would come out on Switch. And, you know, once it comes to Switch, it's very low quality when it comes to like resolution and graphics. But sometimes it would be low quality as far as like the gameplay. You know, it'd be like just not running well. You know, it'd be dropping frame rates. It'd be, you know, they could be really bad. But, you know, then you also have people that just really knew how to work the Switch and make some really amazing games with it. If the Switch 2 can really get up there and compete, we're in for something special. Like if the Switch 2 can actually like all right, so another game on the list, was Call of Duty. Now, if the Switch 2 can like simultaneously get the next Call of Duty game like this year when it drops, that would be insane. Like if they might put Black Ops 6 on it, you know, beforehand. That might be like a launch, you know, like within the first couple months of launch of the Switch. Xbox, you know, pretty much kind of came out in their court hearing and said that like Call of Duty, like they signed a 10-year contract with the Switch for Call of Duty. So what is that going to look like? You know, it's gotta almost be like a simultaneous drop. It's got to come out day one, you know, on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. And now this is going to be the first time it's really been like this, like maybe consistently since like the GameCube. Now we do have some games that come out on all three originally, but it's typically like indie games or like stuff that doesn't really need the power to begin with anyway. But I don't know, I'm so excited for this like new Switch era, and I'm scared that it's not going to actually maybe be what it is being hyped up to be now, but also like it seems like it's going to be something crazy and special. Like if we get Elden Ring on here and it runs phenomenally, it's over. Switch 2 is out of here. Switch 2 is going to sell more than the Switch. We'll see. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Switch 2 is really going to be able to like have day one drops with the other consoles on like the major stuff, on like the, you know, the Assassin's Creed that comes out every year or whatever, you know, on the next Far Cry game or whatever. Just some of the, you know, are we gonna get Red Dead 2 on the Switch? That would be amazing. That would be so good. That would be so good. That was one in a few weeks ago that was leaked. Whenever Elden Ring was kind of brought up as well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this? I mean, of course, people are probably excited for the Switch too, but do you think it's going to live up to this hype that they're starting to really add to it? And this is just all third-party stuff. We don't even know what Nintendo has cooked up. It's going to be a long 3 months, I think, but we'll be here, and I look forward to chatting with you guys about stuff like this leading up into it. So thank you all for watching this video if you have, and like and sub. I would love to see you guys come back at another video, you know. And I'll be back soon. I'll be back as soon as I can. Thank you all for watching. Bye.